Welcome back to Read Aloud, Kipsters. Today we're going to do something a little different. We are going to look at two stories that we've already read before, and we're going to think about what is the same. That's called compare. Say compare. When we compare, you can put two circles together with your fingers. We think about what is the same or similar. So before we get started comparing our books, both of these books tell about a time that a character went far from home. Remember? Ferdinand went to the bullfight in Madrid. Anansi went on an adventure and got lost away from home. I want to know about a time that you have been far away from home. Think. I've been far from home when I've been far from home when I drove all the way to my grandma's house to celebrate a holiday. When have you been far from home? Whoa, it sounds like you guys have been far from home a couple times. How did you feel when you were far from home? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I understand. Now today we are going to compare. We're going to compare. And we're going to think about what is the same about a few things that happened in these stories. When we compare stories, we're going to think about what the characters do, how the characters act, and how the characters feel. And we're going to think about if any of those things are the same. Today we're going to use a Venn diagram, eh? A Venn diagram is a great way to show what is the same and what is different about two different things. So this says the story of Ferdinand, and this says Anansi the spider. Now, Anansi the spider has a blue circle. The story of Ferdinand has a red circle. The things that are the same go in the middle where the two circles overlap. You see some blue and some red for each story. So I'm gonna read you a little bit of Ferdinand and then a little bit of Anansi, and we're gonna write down what is the same about what happened in the books. The story of Ferdinand. I'm just gonna read the end of the book. Ferdinand ran into the middle of the ring, and everyone shouted and clapped because they thought he was going to fight fiercely and butt and snort and stick his horns around. Is he gonna do it? But not Ferdinand. When he got to the middle of the ring, he saw the flowers and all the lovely ladies' hair, and he just sat down quietly and smelled. He wouldn't fight and be fierce, no matter what they did. He just sat and smelled, and the bandoleros were mad, and the picadores were madder, and the matador was so mad he cried because he couldn't show off with his cape and sword. So they had to take Ferdinand home. And for all I know, he is sitting there still, under his favorite cork tree, smelling the flowers just quietly. He is very happy. Kipsters, where does Ferdinand go at the end of the story? Does he stay in Madrid? No. Where does he go? That's right, he goes home. Keep that in your brain. Ferdinand goes home. Now we're going to think about what happens to Anansi after his adventure. Now Cushion ran to help Father. Very soft, Anansi came down. See the spider family walking? They were very happy, that spider family. All home again that night, Kwaku Anansi found a thing in the forest. What is this? A great globe of light. Oh, mysterious and beautiful. I shall give this to my son, said Anansi, to the son who rescued me. But which son of 6? Which deserves the prize? Where did Anansi go after he got lost on his adventure? Yeah, he went home. So Ferdinand went home and Anansi went home. That is the same. At the end of the book, both characters went home. I'm going to write that in the middle of the Venn diagram. Both characters go home. That's in the middle because that's the same. Okay, we're going to think about a couple other things that are the same about these characters. How did Anansi and his family feel when they went home? How did they feel? Yeah, show me with your face. You got it. They felt happy. How did Ferdinand feel when he went home? I can see it at the bottom. It said, he is very happy. So wait, did you just hear something that was the same about Anansi and Ferdinand? What was the same? You got it. They both felt happy. I'm going to put that in the middle of our Venn diagram because that shows what is the same. They both felt happy to be where? Oh yeah, to be home. They both felt happy to be home. Okay, I want you to think about one more thing that is the same about Ferdinand and Anansi. Are Ferdinand and Anansi, are they people? No. Are they animals? Yeah, the main characters are both animals. That is the same. That is the same. They are both animals. You know what's cool, Kipsters? These books are really different. Very different things happen in these books. But you are all super great readers, and great readers can find things that are the same when they compare characters in a book. And you did an amazing job thinking about what was the same between Anansi and Ferdinand today. Now tomorrow, we're going to think about what is different. And when we think about what's different, we're going to put all of the things that are special just about Ferdinand in the red circle, and all of the things that are just about Anansi in the blue circle. And that's coming tomorrow. See you later, Kipsters.